Commanders fans, nothing good with this news here, but of course I'm not going to crash out over anything like that. This was expected. Jayden Daniels is not going to play against the Chiefs. I'm actually surprised that they came up with this news because, Dan Quinn loves to wait until the day of, the day of the game or right before the game. So I'm shocked that they revealed this news that Jayden Daniels is not going to play. So before we get into the video, let's get a quick word from today's sponsor, Sleeper. What's good, Commanders fans? Just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Sleeper, the best fantasy sports app in the world. Make sure you guys check it out. Use promo code Oliver. First time users, you get a 100% deposit match up to $100 using promo code Oliver. Also, you get a $20 free entry on Sleeper. So Sleeper's giving out some great deals, man. Sleeper, if you've never heard of it before, it's sports fantasy. You can wager on more or less on passing yards, receiving yards, rushing yards, passing touchdowns. The cheat code for this year, the rest of the games, Pat Mahomes, who we play next, all the other teams, the other quarterbacks, Sam Darnold, more than 1.5 passing touchdowns. Take that to the bank each time, guys. Using promo code Oliver. Use the link down below in the description. Terms and conditions apply. Make sure you guys use Sleeper. Great app, man. $20 free entry and then promo code Oliver for 100% deposit up to $100 for your first time users, guys. Let's get back to the video. Shout out to today's sponsor, Sleeper. Like I said in the Sleeper video, take Pat Mahomes. It's not even on Sleeper yet. It might even be listed at 2.5 passing touchdowns. It really just might. So if you see 1.5 passing touchdowns, take them more on that at ASAP when they put that on the Sleeper board for the game on Monday night against us. So Jayden Daniels suffered, this is per Ian Rappaport, he says Jayden Daniels, who suffered a low-grade hamstring strain on Sunday, is going to be out for Monday Night Football against the Chiefs. Sources say Marcus Mariota gets the start. So last time Marcus Mariota played against the Chiefs and started, he beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead Stadium. He threw a touchdown pass to himself and beat the Chiefs. He was down 21-3 with the Titans. Also, during the regular season with the Titans, he beat the Chiefs in the regular season as well. Now I get it, Pat Mahomes was not on that team. I think Alex Smith was on that team. Shout out to Reese Manuel, because on Twitter, I posted a GIF of Marcus Mariota beating the Chiefs in the playoffs in that wild card. It was like 2018 or something like that. I know it was eons ago, like almost 10 years ago now. But Reese Manuel on Twitter, he says, RESHMANUEL. He says, this wasn't just any game. It was the turning point to a new era for both Kansas City and Washington. After this playoff loss, Kansas City traded Alex Smith to Washington, ending the Kirk Cousins era and handed the reins over to Patrick Mahomes. So that was the last time Alex Smith was with Kansas City, and then we traded for him. We traded away Kendall Fuller, and then Patrick Mahomes became Patrick Mahomes with the Kansas City Chiefs, and the rest is history. So we aided Andy Reid in starting the Pat Mahomes campaign. He was going to start it anyway, but we definitely helped him jumpstart it with trading him a third-round pick in Kendall Fuller. So shout out to a darn good culture back then, those guys doing that, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, Marcus Mariota was going to start. I had us, I'm not going to say lose, but I had us have an uphill battle with Jayden anyway, because it's just hard to beat the Chiefs. I mean, they're a darn good team. I mean, they won the Super Bowl multiple times. Rashee Rice is back, Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce, even Tyquan Thornton is good. Juju Smith-Schuster, he plays his role really well for them. The running game isn't great, but Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, they can hurt us for sure. They can definitely run all over our run defense at this point, since we don't have any defensive ends that are really legitimate starters right now. With Dorrance out, Von Miller's more of a rotational guy at this point in his career. So you don't really have a legitimate starter at the defensive end position. And then our corners are not great or not good. I'm being nice by saying they're not great. So, but Jayden will be out. So it's a hamstring injury. We just saw what happened with Lamar Jackson. We just saw what happened with Dorrance. Like, you don't want to overcompensate. When you have a hamstring injury like Jayden has, and then he's wearing a knee brace, like, the last thing you want to do is rush him back. And he may be out against the Seahawks too. I would not be surprised. It's a short week. Well, it's not really a short week for him. It would be almost 2 weeks of rest for Jayden if he does play. It would be 2 weeks of rest, basically, if he does play against the Seahawks. And that's a huge game. And If we beat the Seahawks, then we're not dead in the water like everybody's saying right now. If we beat the Seahawks at home, we're not dead in the water. This game, I think, is not a must-win. It kind of is a must-win game, but it's not just yet. The Seahawks game, that's a must-win game. If you lose the Seahawks game, then I think it is done. You'd be 3-4, right? So 3-5, 3-6. Mathematically, you could still run the table, but you would have to win 7 games in a row, basically. So I mean, it would just be, you probably had to win at least 7 of 8 or 6 of the last 7 to even get a chance. And 10-7 may not be good enough. That's the crazy thing. 10-7, you may have to win 11 games. You may have to win 11 games to make it to make it this year. So you just never know. So it will be an uphill battle. It is a uphill battle to make the playoffs right now with being 3-4 staring the Chiefs in the face, and the Broncos and the Seahawks and teams like that, the Lions. So it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. It is an uphill battle. But wishing a speedy recovery for Jayden. Like I said, I'm kind of happy that they just got out of the way now, to be honest with you, instead of just the whole gamesmanship thing. Like I feel like majority of people knew he wasn't going to play this week, coming off a hamstring injury. Now the good news is that, like I said, he did the video with Paige Buchers, where I'm not gonna say he did a video, but I think the Dallas Wings recorded Paige Buchers and Jayden Daniels. You don't know who Paige Buchers is? She's the basketball player for the Dallas Wings, a pretty darn good player with the UConn and all that. And she was talking with Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels was talking to her. And he didn't look like a guy that was like, oh, I'm out for the season. You know, he just didn't look like that. And people said he walked normally onto the bus to leave, walked normally through the stadium to leave, and all that stuff in the locker room. So those are some positive signs there, I will say. But like I said, you just saw Lamar Jackson was out for multiple weeks and multiple games, and he's finally back to play against the Bears. So that's the update on Jayden Daniels. Now let's move on to Tyler Lockett and Ray McCloud. Ray McCloud was just signed by the Giants. That's why you have to be quick and aggressive if you're going to get guys. I think Adam Peters believes that Terry and Debo are actually going to play. So you already signed Robbie Chosen. You already signed Treylon Burks. So they're probably not going to sign another guy. I personally would still sign Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett still has some left in the tank. I know that typically he's not a yak guy at all. He just falls down, which is fine. It is what it is. Last year, he had 49 catches and 600 yards. Imagine if he still ran without falling down. If he tried to actually run without falling down, maybe he gets 650 yards on the season or 700 yards on the season. There's some yak plays. But he just catches the ball and he literally just falls down. Like, he's not looking for any contact at all. 2023, he had 79 catches and 894 yards. 2022, he had 84 catches and 1,033 yards and 9 touchdowns. 2021, he had 73 catches, 1,175 yards and 8 touchdowns. So, he still has a little bit left in the tank, man. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued by Tyler Lockett. I do want to at least bring him in for a workout. He's available at 4 p.m. today. Right now, it's about 3 o'clock. So I would bring him in for a workout. All right, you guys. You guys let me know what you guys think. As always, Hello, Commanders. Peace.